everybody, and I'm sure, as most of you know, Lord Saladin is back in the tower for some Iron Banners. So I'm going to be showing you what items he has for sale for us this time around, and talking about how good I think they are. So first of all, let's take a quick look at the bounties just to make sure they are exactly the same as they always are. Participate in the capture of 15 control zones in the Iron Banner tournament. I don't think I did that one last time. So that's pretty cool, actually. It looks like they've added a different one. Yeah, maybe. As far as I know, it's a different one. I might be crazy. Now, looking at what they are selling, they have the gloves. Now, what's really interesting about the gloves is, first of all, they look freaking badass on warlocks. And second of all, is that they're both intellect discipline. Now, usually you have to choose between, like, intellect strength or intellect discipline. And you tend to just get the one that is intellect discipline because that's the better stat. But these actually both have intellect discipline, so you can just choose which one you prefer. If you want increased reload speed with auto rifles and melee hits replenish grenade energy, or if you want increased reload speed with scout rifles and grenade hits restore melee energy. Personally, I would prefer to get these ones just because I use scout rifles more than I use auto rifles, and yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. Next up, we have the chest, which is the brand new Iron Banner chest, which has not been sold before. We have intellect strength. First of all, let's take a look at it. We can't see how cool this looks, but first of all, this part looks pretty darn cool. And then look at this down here. It looks like, if you guys know what the Warlock chest looks like for Vault of Glass, I did say Vault of Glass, but it sounded very much like Vault of Glass. It looks like it might be kind of like that, but with the Iron Banner pattern. So I'm really excited to know what this looks like. I'm actually going to be playing as my Warlock first and getting her to the max rank first, because I want to know what this looks like. I think it's going to look super friggin' cool. So you have the choice of Intellect Strength with carry more ammo for fusion rifles and carry more ammo for auto rifles, or Intellect Discipline, where you have carry more ammo for shotgun and carry more ammo for scout rifles. Of course, I would be picking up this one. I use scout rifles and shotguns a lot more than fusion rifles and auto rifles, plus it is intellect discipline. Next up, we have JOLDER'S hammer, where this weapon grows more accurate the longer it is fired, and expect to find more ammo for this weapon. This roll is not good. It's just not good, but JOLDER'S hammer in general is very good. So I would recommend that you guys do pick it up if you don't already have one, and definitely re-roll it, because this has been one of the best heavy machine guns in the game for quite a long time. And then finally, we have the pulse rifle, SKORRI'S Revenge. It comes with unassisted kills with this weapon, reduced grenade and melee cooldown, and radar stays active while aiming down sights. This is the first time that we have ever had the option to get the pulse rifle, so I'm going to be picking it up just because it's the first time we've ever had the option to do so. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily the best. It's one of those super fast firing, low impact ones, which I personally enjoy. If you're someone that likes to get in people's faces and be comfortable doing so, then I would recommend that you pick it up. But these perks, again, are not that great. They're definitely not that great. So I would recommend that you re-roll it. You could get like Third Eye and Head Seeker, or any do I have, let me check something. Do I have any pulse rifles on me? Okay. So like this, for example. This is a really good roll on. That's exactly what I would want. That's exactly what I would want on the other one. So I would recommend that you get something like that, or like something like this. Praetor's Timepiece also has good stats. So I would personally recommend that you do pick up the pulse rifle, because it's the first time we've ever seen it. Who knows when we will ever see it again. And just re-roll it because the stats are not that good. 30 in the magazine is pretty decent. Let's compare it to, let's see. Let me equip a weapon and compare it. Let's compare it to Oversoul Edict. So Oversoul Edict has 42. Okay, well, never mind. But SKORRI'S Revenge has more stability. Stability is always good. I would personally like to get something like stability perks, anything that increases the stability, and then I would also like to have the perks that Three Little Words has. Radar stays active while aiming down sights, and body shots with this weapon increase precision damage for a short time. I really like those ones. Also, reloading and getting more damage after reloading and killing someone is also a really good pulse rifle perk that I tend to really enjoy. This one is a good one too. I have a lot of a lot of good pulse rifles, but I for sure want to pick up the new one. And then of course we have the standard shader and the standard emblems. This is of course new, but I assume a lot of you picked this up the last time it was for sale. And then of course you can pick up Etheric Light at Iron Banner rank 3 and Iron Banner rank 4. So that is it for Iron Banner, guys. I'm super excited to get this chest. This chest is the thing I'm most looking forward to, and then next is the pulse rifle, because I have a feeling this is gonna look super sexy on my warlock. Like super sexy. Super sexy. For Titans, it doesn't really look like too much of a special thing. I do like the pattern a lot, and actually let me change my shader and see what that looks like, because I want to know what it looks like without a shader on. Let us see. Okay, that looks really cool. I actually really like the color of this without a shader on it. So I'm definitely going to be picking it up on all 3 of my characters. Titans, I would say it looks pretty meh. Warlocks looks the best in my opinion. And then for Hunters, I would say that the armor doesn't look remarkable. The gloves always look pretty nice, but the chest piece, I would say, it looks cool, but it's definitely not like, oh my god, this looks so badass, I gotta get it. I would say that the Warlock definitely won. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and have an awesome time in the Iron Banner. What I will say is at the moment there is a bug within the Iron Banner where getting wins is not rewarding reputation points. But I would say keep playing it. We still have bounties to get rep, and who knows, they might actually give us rep because it's been bugged. So we'll see how it works. I would say it's still worth trying to play some Iron Banner, but they are working on fixing it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love you and think you're awesome, and I will speak to you beautiful people later. Bye.